Hello people of the internet, my name is Tamika. This is my channel. I almost said this is Library of Tomes. I changed my channel name forever ago. Hi, hello. Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around someone. I'm gonna be unhauling books today. I didn't anticipate that I would be getting rid of more books after my last unhaul because I thought I cleared myself out, and I was like, yes, I finally have gotten rid of all the books on my shelves that are not going to fit my personality anymore, what I like to read. I still have more. So I'm gonna go through them pretty quickly. I do have plans for all of them. So I am unhauling some of these and doing a giveaway for my members. So if you are a member of my channel, then make sure you are in the Discord because that's where I'm gonna be doing the giveaway at, because I do have a Discord just for my members. And then I might be doing another giveaway on my Instagram. I haven't 100% decided on that yet. And the last of those are all going to McKay's bookstore when I go and visit a friend of mine. Not gonna tell you who. Probably guess. So just some clarification before I actually get into the unhaul, because I feel like I need to clarify just a little bit about this unhaul and what prompted it. I have gotten to a point where I like to get rid of things. It makes me feel really, really good. And I like to get rid of things on my shelves that are not serving a purpose in my life. There were still books I held on to from that book buying phase that I had, where I felt like I needed to buy all the books that I just hadn't gotten rid of yet. But these are just ones that I thought it was time that I parted with, and I felt like was, you know, I felt like it was time to finally part with them, and I feel really good about where my shelves are now. Some of these are books that I've read now, and I don't feel any regret with passing them along because I've read them, I know what the story is, and I know that if it's going to be a story I love and want to keep on my shelves or not, and I'm completely okay with the stack that I've got. So let's hop on into it. Let's talk about some mass markets really quick because I have a lot. I have this stack, I have this stack over here, and I have two more stacks that I have to go through. So we're gonna go through them quickly because I really don't know what they are. So I'll tell you if they're historical or paranormal. I have Bite by Lauren K. Hamilton. This is a paranormal. I have Running Scared. This is another paranormal. I have Dead Man Rising, another paranormal. I have Dead as a Doornail. This is another paranormal. I have Cowboy Firefighters Christmas Kiss by Kim Redford. This is a contemporary Christmas romance. I have Alpha Instinct. This is a paranormal. I have Blood and Silver. This is another paranormal. Blood Spells, another paranormal in the Nightkeeper series. And then the last one here is The Traveler. And I'm pretty sure this is a fantasy romance or an alien romance. I have a Cowboy Christmas. This is a contemporary Christmas romance that I just never got to. I have Dangerous Vintage. This is a Harlequin intrigue. This is another one. I'm pretty sure this is paranormal. Something Wicked. Again, I'm pretty sure this is paranormal. I have a Christina Feehan. This is Dark Desire, another paranormal. I have Secret Life of a Vampire. I have Night Embrace and After Dark. Both of these are paranormals. And I'm pretty sure these last three are all paranormal as well. We have Dawn's Awakening, Laws of the Blood, The Hunt, and The Cursed. That should have got through all my paranormals, but we'll make for sure in a minute. These are all historicals. I have Love a Rebel, Chase the Dawn, The Angel in My Arms, Tides of Passion, Saint Raven, The Lily and the Hawk, All We Hold Dear, The Vow Court Heiress, Velvet, For My Lady's Heart, Sierra, Following the North Star, Lady Hellfire, taking a break in the historicals to throw in Alaskan Holiday, contemporary romance. More historicals. I have Notorious Pleasures, Deception, When a Texan Gambles, The Reluctant Suitor, A Duke to Die For, Summer Storm, The Passion, The Counterfeit Mistress, Lord of Heartbreak, The Club, The Hellion's Bride, Some Enchanted Evening. And those are all my historicals, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so those are all the mass markets that I'm getting rid of. I'm going to now go into the others, which are all down here. I have Our Kind of Cruelty. This is a thriller. I did enjoy this, but I'm never going to go physically read it, and I didn't love it enough to warrant keeping it, so I'm going to pass it along to someone else. I have the films of Stephen King. I just don't need this. I have Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. If I want to read this, I'm going to borrow it from the library. I don't have a need to own it, and I'm never going to physically read it. If I'm going to read it, I'm going to read an ebook. So I have The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. Again, I read this already, and I'm just not going to reread it. I'm not gonna read it physically either, so I'm gonna go pass it along. The Author's Guide to Beating the Bestseller. I will never read this. My aunt gave me this. I have The Good Luck Charm by Helena Hunting. Don't know anything about it. I have no interest in reading it. It's I think it's a contemporary sports romance, and May wants it, so I'm giving it to her. I have The Two Lila Bennetts. This is a thriller. Again, I did a blind date with a thriller and I just don't want it. I have a copy of Verity by Colleen Hoover. I'm not giving away the copy Naima got me. I'm keeping that one. I'm giving away the copy that I accidentally bought an extra of. I also have Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell. This was one of my favorite books when I read it, but after some recent things that came out about her, I don't want to keep it. I have Serpent and Dove. Again, a story I really wanted to read, but I'm never going to read it physically. So if I'm going to read it, I'm going to read it either digitally with my Kindle or through audio. And I think I know the whole twist. I have American Royals. This is by Catherine McGee. I'm going to give this to May. She wants it. I have 2 Myra Banks books. I have In His Keeping and Just One Touch. Again, I'm just going to pass these along. I'm never going to physically read them. I have Dare Me Tonight and Take Me Down by Carly Phillips. And I have read Carly Phillips and enjoyed her work, but I just don't want those because I've not read them, and truthfully, I will never read these editions, so it doesn't make sense for me to keep them. I have Wrapped with Risk by Missy Ann. I hate this freaking author. We've talked about it on multiple occasions. I don't like her. She's my least favorite author at this point. Cannot stand her. Her books are garbage. That's all. Not giving her another chance. Safe Haven by Nicholas Sparks, a book that I read and loved when I read it, but we don't support Nicholas Sparks, so I'm getting rid of it. I have Gentleman Sinner, a book I bought literally for Book Outlet because it was cheap and it was a romance. I have Intercepted by Alexa Martin. I want to read this. I just don't want to read it physically, and I'm not going to. So there's no point in me keeping it. I needed to free up shelf space, and that's what I did. Another one that's just really interesting is Their Virgin Captive. Again, if this was an ebook, I would have already read it. I just don't read physically, and like, I don't want to read this physically. This is very hard to open. So I'm gonna just, no, I don't want it. Last two that are very similar. We've got 50 Shades of Grey, which is Twilight fanfiction, and After We Collided, which is Harry Styles fanfiction or One Direction fanfiction. I don't want these. I'm never going to read 50 Shades of Grey. I had it in my head that I was going to. And I'm never going to continue the series, and I don't need this on my shelf. Don't know why I was convinced I needed it. So I'm going to go ahead and part with it. All right, so those are all of the books that I'm going to be unhauling. Again, if you all have any interest in these books, make sure you're checking out my Instagram and my Discord if you're a member, because I am going to be doing 2 giveaways, one for members and one for everyone on my Instagram. Other than that, I will be selling the rest of these like to a bookstore. I'm literally just going to take them and sell them. I'm not worried about like selling individually. I just need to get them out of my house, and I don't want them here anymore. I am really happy to finally feel like I am at a place with my shelves that is really, really good. So, and remember, if I unhaul any of your favorite books, this is literally nothing against you. The only reason I unhaul things is because I don't want them for myself. I read only digitally at this point, so if I unhaul a book that is your favorite and you absolutely love it, unless I've already read it and said I didn't like it, me unhauling it literally doesn't mean that I won't read it. It just means I'm not going to read it physically. So if there's any of these that you think I should read, let me know down in the comments. I will consider it. I wish there was an ebook for this because I would read it. If you're still here, leave me the trash can emoji down in the comments, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, everyone. Don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some
fun? Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like